Hey guys, Leah Dolan here with Kris Gethin, and we are at Boise CrossFit, and we just hit an insane workout. I didn't think it was going to be that bad, but so Andy's the coach, he's the owner of the box.
Hey guys.
He's been to regionals and the games.
I'll remember this, 4 times as an individual.
That's it.
Yeah, once in the games by himself, and sent a team twice to the games.
There you go, there it is.
Boom.
He's just fucking really good. And this is his box, and he made up a workout for us today.
So today's workout, obviously as a CrossFit gym, we program constantly varied functional movements executed at high intensity. So day to day can vary a lot between what the program is going to be. Knowing that Leah and Kris are going to be here today, we chose something that was very short duration work, super high intensity, with a reasonable amount of rest to maintain that high intensity round to round as you do this team workout. The first movement, the assault bike, typically a leg burner. People are just gonna go really hard on that thing, drive your legs, pump your arms, get you out of breath, and now you gotta go pick up a sandbag. Squeezes your lungs a little bit, it's a little harder to breathe. That squat is a more challenging squat than just a traditional back squat or front squat. So holding this sandbag, it's awkward, it's an object, it's an odd object that we don't often use. So now I'm kind of mixing it up for people. Get through your 10 squats, drop it on its side, and then burpee over the sandbag. So I burpee in front of it, jump over the sandbag to complete 1 rep. And it's just one of those things, like, it's how hard are you willing to work? You're not gonna fail a burpee, it just comes down to how successful are you looking to be and how hard are you willing to push yourself to get through it. So a relatively accessible workout with that 12, 10, 8 rep scheme, pretty short, super fast. And it's just really about how hard do I want to go and what do I want to get out of it today. So this is a 22-minute AMRAP. It stands for as many rounds as possible. So every single finished round per teammate counts as 1 round for your team. So everybody on your team has the same score. The round should take around 90 seconds is my goal. Obviously, if the sandbag is heavy, I can scale it back. If I'm still new to high intensity, I might dial that by calories back from 12 to 10 or even 8. And make it something that I can push myself on, but that doesn't necessarily wreck me through the rest of the work, and I just slow myself down and kind of lose the intensity and the stimulus that we're trying to get from those quick little rounds. So find 2 friends, attack this workout, see what you can do, have some fun with it, enjoy the sandbag and the object training. We post our workouts every day, so if you guys want to get a sense of what we do, feel free to go look at CrossFit.com, select our WOD, and you can see what it is that we do every day. We do free classes all the time. Come by and try us out.
The worst part for me was jumping over, the burpees over. Like, my legs were jello. Kris was really smart in the workout though. On the bike, he used all of his arms, so that was good. You had a good pace.
Yeah, for sure. I didn't use my legs at all. Well, I used it a little bit, but I used my upper body mainly because I knew that I'd be cooked by the time I got to those burpees.
Yeah, and the squat for you was easy.
I was holding the bag at the bottom, see? And I found that so much easier than holding it like at the midpoint.
Yeah, I should have done a better job at that.
Yeah, the weight was just direct, like in squat, back squat.
Yeah. Yeah, but still 80 was pretty easy for you. He made it look really easy.
It was difficult.
I was like, shit,
I didn't want to show any cracks in my armor when he was looking at me, do I?
You were going a little deeper though.
Was I? You had to squat wide. Your squats were like out here. I was like,
I had a big bear in my arms.
It was sumo squatting with a bear.
Yeah, anyways, it was real fun.
With me, see?
Really fun. Had a good time.
Kris, do you notice the difference between this and your training for triathlon stuff?
Oh yeah, it's a completely different energy system. Like with a triathlon, it's just nice and steady and you're going for hours, pacing yourself. This is like, it can be friggin' hard if you go a little bit too difficult, but you're supposed to go really hard in CrossFit. And that's the thing, you know, unless you feel like your lungs are bleeding, you're probably not doing it properly, you know, and that's tough to deal with. You know, trying to find that point where you've got to pace yourself enough, but push yourself enough, so you don't run out of gas at the same time. It's, you know, you have to practice that a lot, I'd say, to figure out where that is.
So, question for you: what pre-workout would you take?
I didn't take a pre-workout. I took intra-workout today.
That was smart. Yeah. I can't take a pre-workout before this.
In Kaged,
you get like swollen.
Yeah. You don't need any pre-workout.
It's like you can't move when you're on pre-workout. Your muscles like swell up.
Yeah. Oh, but that was good. I really enjoyed it. It was a good session. And like this new facility that you've got is phenomenal.
It is.
Easy access for us.
Yeah.
I don't know about for you.
It's closer.
It's easy access, but I love this facility.
I do too.
And I want to go to the crash after this, so I can just go on a rock climbing wall, you know.
Thanks, Andy.
Thank you very much, buddy. Really appreciate it. Thank you, sir.